I'm Special, I'm Me by Ann Meek, illustrated by Sarah Massini. Milo looked in the mirror and sighed a big sigh. Come on, Milo, we're going to be late, called Mum up the stairs. Milo pressed his nose right up against the cool glass. What am I going to be today? He whispered to himself. At school, Milo and his friends were playing a jungle game. Please, can I be a lion? Asked Milo. No, said Claire, you're not strong enough to be king of the jungle. So Milo was a rather sad monkey. When he got home, Milo peered into the mirror. Who can you see? Asked Mum. A monkey, replied Milo quietly. Lucky you, said Mum. How fantastic to be able to swing through the trees with all your monkey friends. Oh yeah, said Milo, grinning and making monkey faces at his mum. The next day, the children were playing pirates. Please, can I be the captain? Asked Milo. No, said Ben, you're too short. The captain has to be tall. So Milo had to be a deckhand. What's wrong? Asked Mum that evening. I wish I was tall like a pirate captain, said Milo. I think you're just perfect, said Mum. Just right for climbing to the top of sails to be a lookout. Wow, said Milo, smiling. I never thought of that. Next day, the children were playing princes and princesses. Please, can I be a prince? Asked Milo. No, said Jason. The prince is handsome, like me. So Milo was an unhappy knight. Later that afternoon, Milo gazed into the mirror. Hello there, Milo, said Mum. Who can you see looking back at you? I can see a knight, said Milo. Terrific, said Mum. All that shining armour, and you must be brave because only the bravest men are chosen to be knights, you know. Really? Said Milo, a little surprised. Definitely, said Mum. Cool, said Milo, pretending to fight a dragon. The next day, the children were playing spacemen and aliens. I'd like to be an astronaut, said Milo, excited. No, said Eloise. Astronauts can't wear glasses because their helmet wouldn't fit. So Milo was a little green alien. Back home, Milo gazed at his reflection in the mirror. Do I look like an alien? He asked. You look just like you, said Mum. 2 eyes, a nose and a mouth, but different from everyone else. And that's what makes you special. That's what makes you my Milo. Mum put her arms around him. And anyway, aliens are so lucky to be able to bounce around in the space speaking a secret alien language. That's true, said Milo. Bling, bling, yuck, yuck, he said, bouncing around his bedroom, trying to catch his mum. The next day, the children were playing under the sea. I'm going to be a shark, said Alex. I know what I'm going to be, said Milo. I think I'd be a good stingray, hiding in the sand and swimming out and surprising people, making them jump. The children all stared at Milo. Great idea, said Ben. Brilliant, said Claire. Can I be one too? Asked Alex. Milo smiled from ear to ear, and all the children played stingrays under the sea for the rest of the day. "That was the greatest game, Milo," said Ben. "Let's play it again tomorrow." Milo smiled, the shiniest smile he had ever smiled. When he got home that day, Milo looked carefully into the mirror to see if he had changed in any way. But of course he hadn't. "Mum was right," he said. "I can be whatever I want to be. I'm me." And in the mirror, Milo's reflection looked back with a huge, shiny smile. The end.